What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and you're looking for how to make a business or start a business out of Instagram. There's some fundamentals that you got to know when it comes to this. Now, the best way I could put this without being complicated or complex is obviously you have to have a product of some sort. Now, this is going to depend on what your preference is. I would encourage you, this is just from my experience, having dealt with digital products and having dealt with physical products, so that'd be like a clothing item, that would be like shoes, jewelry, necklaces, different types of items, cell phones. You can deal with physical products, but with digital products, I would encourage it only because you can send someone to a website and then they can buy right then and there, and you don't have to deal with shipping and handling or inventory. But from that point on, when it comes to actually creating a business out of Instagram, you have to have, first and foremost, a product. Whether that's digital or physical, that's the first part. From that point on, you want to pick a specific niche. What do I mean by niche? You want to make sure that, for example, let's say that you have a physical product, so it's a skateboard, okay? Well, with your skateboard, if you're creating it or you're buying it wholesale, marking up retail price, your niche is going to be people who are into sporting, all right? People who are into exercise, people who are into skateboarding as well. That's your niche. So you want to attract those people to you, and you can do that by following other skateboarders, by following people who are into sports. If you're with digital products and services where you're not dealing with shipping and handling or inventory, then you're dealing with information products. It could be training, education, it could be like blogging, it could be personal development audio, it could be music where people click, download your song, it could be an ebook. Okay, there's a lot of different ways you could do it on information, and that could be selling lifestyle. So freedom, it could be financial freedom, flexibility, traveling, and being able to build a business at the same time. But that's essentially how you can do it. I know that's very broad, but I figured I'd just share with you just like two basic examples, the most popular examples I know of, and I've tried both of them. Best tip I would give you if you're really wanting to create a long-term consistent business, I recommend going digital because then you're not dealing with, like I said, shipping and handling and inventory. And then don't create your own products, okay? If you want to create a long-term consistent business, because if you're creating your own products and services, that means you're going to be always doing that, okay, until you can further expand, which is going to be a very, very draining process in the beginning. So I wouldn't really encourage you to create your own products and services. You can take that or leave that advice. It's totally up to you. But that, in essence, is how you can actually create and start a business on Instagram, on the internet. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I put it together for you. Last tip I'll leave you with is, because there's so many different products and services you can offer out there on the internet, the best tip I would give you is connect with someone who's already building a business online, and then model what they're doing to Instagram. Model and take what they're doing and apply it to Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms, because it wasn't until about 15 months ago that I came across a person who was building a business on the internet, and because they were doing this and they weren't creating their own product and service, and they were dealing with the other route where they're dealing with digital products and services that they weren't creating, but because they're making a high multiple six-figure income, I started to model and copy what they're doing, and their results are not average or typical. I mean, I'm not promising you or guaranteeing you the same results here, but I started to model and copy them, worked really hard. In less than about 90 days, I created a full-time income business working part-time. Those aren't average or typical results again, but it's just to share with you, there's not a million things out there that you really need to know. There's different approaches you can take, but the best thing you could do by far, hands down, is just connect with someone who's already doing it. That way you don't have to walk down a path you've never taken before. So that's my tip. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I put it together for you. If you would like to learn more information about building a business on the internet, if you'd like to learn exactly what I learned going back 15 months ago that's allowed me to walk away from my corporate job, which was baking in a restaurant at the time, and how you can potentially do this too if you're coachable, trainable, check out my site after. It's 123marketingtips.com, and I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, my friend. Take care.